Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of March, or from the time that you view this video. These events could be in play. Now, it is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, then check your other placements. Your messages could be there. But if not, simply check back with me in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. Okay. At the center of this reading, and this is the central issue, is that Five of Coins and Two of Cups in reverse. A relationship, let me see. There was distance in this relationship. It struggled, and I feel like somebody kind of push the other one out. Okay, now this could go a couple of different ways. It could be that somebody laid judgment upon you and released you. Okay, or they released you and you are you're presuming you know why, or you're making presumptions as to why. You could be feeling very bitter and resentful. You also may have a chip on your shoulder when it comes to this person, or they have a chip on their shoulder when it comes to you. This Justice card, my eyes keep going to this queen here, who's all fired up and sword up in the air, ready to just chop everybody's head off, you know. And it's almost like she's judge and jury, is what I'm picking up. Somebody decided something. Yeah, and released the other, and there was like no budging. They weren't giving an inch. They decided that that was true. It looks like there's an attempt at a return, or a return. It's fleeting. It's like it's a window that just kind of opens up, okay, with this Ace of Wands. There's an opportunity to clear things up, to set things straight, or even for some, maybe to start again. Ace of Wands carries an energy of something that is fleeting. Now, so it's like you got to grab it when it comes, or it can quickly disappear. But it can also be, that Ace of Wands can also be, do not judge a book by its cover. And that is exactly what that queen on this card of Justice has done. She is judge and jury, and the other person here looks like he's not saying a word. In fact, I'm looking at the picture now, and his eyes are kind of sliding over to her, like he's afraid to move or afraid to say anything, because she's looking pretty angry. And so yeah, so there was or is there's going to be an opportunity. I have no doubt in my mind. The thing is, how is it going to go? Like, is it just an opportunity to clear things up, to have your say, or for them to have their say? Or is this a new opportunity for another chance? Maybe to start over again. It could be, we see here, somebody's juggling. They're going back and forth with something. They don't really know which foot to stand on. They're carrying burdens. Maybe can't see clearly down the road, or don't see how they're going to be able to lay these burdens down. And they're burdened by that knight. Here he comes. Here's that knight, okay? Here he's coming. And somebody's already saying, well, I'm pretty burdened by this offer, or what's behind the offer, actually, okay? Because I have something that is behind the offer, or what somebody presumes is behind the offer is the devil. So they might feel that this person does not have the best of intentions, but yet they're drawn to them anyway. In some way, that knight has power over them. It could be that they're very charming, and so and persuasive, I would imagine, and you know, it's difficult to see beneath, or to see through that charm. With the moon there. So, let me see. In the past, something happened real quick, caused a lot of damage. Somebody does have options here, but maybe they regret this this quick action. Maybe they were over emotional about something, because Temperance has both feet in the water. See that? She doesn't usually. She's usually very grounded, but here, no. Here she's unsettled. She was unsettled about the Ace of Coins, or about somebody, like both people having the same idea, or the same goal, the same thing in mind here, you know. This is what was unbalancing her. This is maybe what caused this action that caused all this damage and regret. So somebody did that, and that whoever did that, whoever was over emotional about something, they're the ones that pushed the other out and caused or brought about this ending. But now they regret having made a very impulsive action, but maybe the other person has a bit of chip on their shoulder for that person's behavior, you know. So, and with the devil, well, I mean, maybe it is repeating pattern of behavior, and so this person here is, or the other person is very bitter and resentful, and just plain tired with that Ten of Wands, tired of this same behavior, because it's hurtful, you know, because it hurts. And it may make them feel almost like, you know, kind of like a victim mentality, like, because the wolf, it comes through the boundaries. So here on this card, You see that? And the wolf is very selective. So they may feel like there was some type of planned deception. So it's like they're not really trusting this person with the fool, to take a leap of faith and grab onto that wand, you know. Now the fool, the fool can be that blind leap, taking a risk, um, curiosity, curious maybe about this person's intentions with the wolf there. And you see there's a lot of rods. It's like, or maybe this person comes in and they're, you know, because this is all of the experience that you're using to decide whether you're going to take a leap of faith or not. And maybe this person is so persuasive, being that Knight of Cups, that he's able to talk you or persuade you into letting them in. Like I said, this can go different ways. And so over here we have Temperance, and she's looking a little more grounded here. But, you know what, I think this is here for a different reason. The other Temperance was in the past and was connected to him. I kind of get like this card here is more connected to the other person, or to you if you are this person, and I feel that you are. And it is, you know, your sign also, but I feel like, you know, you have a good life, right, with this Nine of Pentacles, but there's something that is missing. You're missing that 10th coin, and that could be, you know, this person or this love, but you have mixed feelings about it because you're unclear. You're unclear as to whether you can heal this or not. That sword is like stuck in the stone. Communication. It could be, yeah, it could simply be mixed feelings. Yeah. I feel like it could be that communication has been stuck, or there's knowledge here that is kind of blocked that you don't have with this ace, because that sword's stuck in the stone. And maybe you even feel sometimes that maybe it's not your sword to pull. Although they did come back, and you were hoping for that, it feels like it could be a repeating pattern. Maybe nothing changes. And, or, you know, maybe this is what you're afraid of. And so you're worried about taking that leap of faith. It almost feels like with this Ace of Wands, like there could be some pressure. And maybe you don't want to be pressured into, you know, taking up the offer that this Knight is bringing in here. because maybe you're afraid, you know. Um, the oracle says to seek information. And you see, you're feeling like you're missing information here. By the way, you could receive a message in the early part of the day. Early morning. hmm The the oracle. Okay, so seek the information you need using or through other or different channels than usual. Pay attention to the signs, because signs are messages from the divine. The dragon and the key and the Gryphon over here. So the dragon, I'll start here. The Gryphon. You can't really see it, so I'm going to bring it in and show it to you here. The Gryphon can represent something risky, but it could also be a risk that would bring rewards. Okay? But it's almost like luck, but it's, you know, you have to take action to get it. It could also be questioning someone and questioning someone something, which is what you're doing because you're not clear. The dragon. You're facing a challenge, or are about to face a challenge that will require great strength on your part with the dragon. You've been given, or will be given, a key. Doors that previously were locked, or got locked, can now be reopened or opened. If you use the key, you must take responsibility for it. It's yours to use, but you must take responsibility for it. Yeah. Now, overall message. You have the koala spirit, but you have it in the reverse here. Okay? So in the reverse, it asks, are you feeling uneasy and mistrustful of the world, in this case, of someone? Have you been hiding in a kind of a safe spot, or trying to remain safe, afraid to venture out because you're convinced that life and other people will disappoint you? Koala spirit has appeared to let you know that your faith is misplaced. The present safety that you seek is already passing away. Why? Because all things are temporary, and outer conditions are always changing. Find your safety by placing your faith and trust in Spirit, who will grow the abundance that is already yours. Perhaps you are acting slowly and overly cautious because you lack faith that there is more for you out there than what you know. You may have boxed yourself into a safe place that has nothing else to give you. and became so familiar with it that you've forgotten to explore? Are you feeling pessimistic and convinced there's nothing more for you out there? Koala Spirit reminds you that self-care is meant to replenish you so that you can venture out again in faith, trusting that there is no limit to the joy Spirit wants you to experience. Be good to yourself and reconnect with Spirit to reclaim your faith in things that are yet unseen. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.